The snow is just starting. It's just really light snow, but we have a winter advisory. We're not supposed to be on the roads unless it's an emergency, and we're supposed to get 1 to 2 foot of snow. We'll keep you guys posted. We got about a little over a foot, maybe 14 inches of snow, and Ken was the superhero today. He was able to help out a couple of neighbors and plow out their driveway with the skidster. So you can see we still have quite a bit of snow today. The sun's out, but it's like -2. So I'm getting back inside, y'all. But we're doing good. Good morning. Well, in zone cleaning this week, we're going to focus on the bedroom and closet. And before I got in the shower this morning, I took off that old mattress pad. Oh my goodness, I desperately needed a new one. It was tattered and torn, and I was too embarrassed to even show y'all. But I did put some scented baking soda on the mattress and let it sit. And now that I'm dressed, I think I'm going to go in there and get it vacuumed, get the new mattress pad on, get the bed made, and maybe get some vacuuming done and polish the furniture. Because I feel that would be a great start for this week as far as my household chores. So I'm going to get started. Got all the furniture polished and the rugs done. So it looks pretty good. In the bathroom we did last week. It's in great shape. And the closet is in pretty good shape. Last month on Fly Lady, we went through all of our drawers, purged a lot of clothes, so the closet's not too bad. I've already purged my closet. I did that last month when we were in the bedroom area, and so everything is pretty good in here. This was my mom's little piggy bank for as long as I can remember. Ever since I was a little girl, I can remember her having this little piggy bank on her nightstand, and then when she gave it to me, I about cried. Well, something happened to my lamp. I kept trying to turn it on, and you just turn and turn and turn. So Ken ran up to the hardware store, and he got a replacement part, and he got the new one on, and I think he just needs to get it put together, and hopefully my lamp will work again. It works! Yay! Good job, Kenny. Ken and I have that cruise in June. We're going to Alaska, and I'm starting to put together my wardrobe for that trip. And these two are Ann Taylor. I had got them that trip we went to California for Ken's military reunion, and I think they would be perfect. This one I'll need to get like a shrug or a blazer or some kind of cover. And then this one is just super cute. It's real lightweight, but it's lined. And I found that Liz Claiborne purse that kind of matches it. And I think I'll probably pair it up with a pair of black sandals. I also have this dress that I think might work. The sleeves are just gorgeous, and it has the same edge detail on the bottom. It's a little bit longer dress, and I think it's going to be perfect. I already got a load of laundry done, so I'm just going to get the towels put away and the laundry put away. And I've been working so hard, I desperately need a manicure, so I'm going to go take care of that right now. Well, my nails look better than they did before I started, that's for sure. Let me get this top off here. Earlier in the day, I started dinner, cooking some stew beef. It smells so amazing in this house. Oh my goodness. I've had it on low for most of the day, and it's just permeated the entire house with just such a beautiful aroma. Welcome home. You can see how much it's reduced. I'm just going to go ahead and taste for seasoning. When I was tasting the gravy, I dripped it all the way down my sweater. I tried to get it up with a wet napkin, but I'm going to get some spray and wash on this and get this in the washer so it doesn't set in. This is the first time I've worn this sweater, and once you know it. But let me get this in the wash. Hopefully that stain won't set in. I think we diverted disaster. That looks pretty good. I went ahead and put it in the dryer for about 10 minutes, and it's still not completely dry, but it's not completely wet either. I'm just going to let it hang like this and get it in my closet. Just going to let that finish drying. And I need to get the dishes done from dinner, meal plan in Walmart grocery haul. Did you guys see that blood moon last night? It reminded me when I saw the moon there in the horizon. The blood moon was pretty spectacular. It was just, I don't know if it's still going on, if it was just Sunday night. But anyway, kitchen's picked up, and I need to do some meal planning and Walmart grocery haul. I'm just getting ready to do some meal planning. Some of you ask me how I do it. One thing I am pretty good about is keeping an inventory of my freezer things. And I even made a list of stuff that I want to use up. And I was able to use some sirloin I had in there. I'm making a shepherd's pie. And I just want to say how they say always label your stuff. Because I have a mystery meat package in there. I don't know what it is. But these are some things that I want to use up first in meal planning, and then I can go back and use other things that I have that I've purchased more recently. These are the older things, so I always want to use those. And this is a free checklist that I got from organizedhome.com. And so like what you do is you put whatever pork tenderloin. I hit a sale recently, so I stocked up on it. And then you just put the hash marks, and when you use it, I just put a crush mark. Kind of like I had some bone-in rib loin chops, and I used those. Same thing with the bacon. So anyway, yeah, this works pretty good. Then you kind of know what you got and can meal plan from there. But this is some stuff that I had kind of in the freezer a little bit longer than the rest of this, so I want to use it first. Since I'm getting out one of my recipe binders, I'll share a little bit how I store them, because I've had a few questions on that. These are big, thick binders. I got them at Staples. I have 3 of these, if you can believe it, of Tried and True. And then these are the Avery tabs. And for whatever reason, Staples do not carry the extra wide ones in stock. They just have the regular ones. So you have to order these online. They don't carry them in the store. So I order them online along with the extra wide, just regular tabs like this, so that you can see the tabs. Otherwise, if you don't, the tabs are hidden in there if you put things in the pocket protectors. So that's just a tip that I've learned. Avery extra wide tabs. Okay, so then what I do is I usually try to break it down into proteins. So like, for example, if I go to section number 4, it's main dishes, I break it down by proteins, because that's how I store my proteins in the freezer. And let me go to like maybe a pork. You can see what I'm talking about here. I have collected recipes for 35 years probably. Okay, so I'm going to the pork section, and then what I do is I might have pork butt, pork ribs, pork tenderloin, pork chops. And like for pork butt, I might make a Kahlua pork or carnitas. I like that Cafe Rio recipe. It's made out of a pork butt, maybe some smoked barbecue pulled pork. I have a crock pot recipe. Sometimes I find interesting ones that use this cut of meat, and I'll put them here. These are tried and true. These are ones that I want to test out. And then I'll just put the recipe in here. Oh, another one you could do is pork tamales. See, I didn't even have that on the list in the front. Same thing like with pork chops. If I hit a sale on pork chops, or they're on sale this week, I might come to this section and do smothered pork chops, apple. I have different glazes and brines for them. This cherry balsamic pork chop was really good. Stuffed pork chops, country fried pork chops. I mean, I just have all the pork chop recipes, you know, clumped together, because I definitely meal plan based on protein and what's on sale, or what I have in my freezer that was on sale. So that's how I just put the book together. It just, whatever makes sense for you, but dinner is always the one that kind of, I do buy protein. And then my third book I've been working on this past year has all the vegetables and fruits in it. And when it's like the main star, if it's a great like cauliflower recipe, I put all my cauliflower recipes in one section. So that's really helped me be organized, because I like to buy what's in season, what's on sale. And a lot of the other book is a lot more baking and stuff like that. So that's how I do it, y'all. I know you guys have been asking me. That's a lot of recipes. Oh, one thing I do too is, well, I'll show you this since I'm talking about recipes. One thing I like to do is, like, when Thanksgiving comes around, you know, you pretty much cook the same thing every year, you know, at least I do. And so what I do is, in the back section of this book here, I have each of the holidays, like New Year's, Super Bowl, Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Cinco de Mayo, 4th of July, Halloween. And I think in the other book is the other holidays. And so what I do is I put the menu out there for like Thanksgiving, and I have all of the recipes I need for Thanksgiving. And it just, that helps a lot too. So that's a little tip I'll just throw in. All right, so that's how I store my recipes. I wish I was more computer savvy, where I could, you know, get these in a Access type program and be able to do all kinds of crazy things. And I have some of my recipes that are written on little scratch pieces of paper and napkins, but they're in here. And a lot of times too, like when I'm testing out a recipe, like I made this Thai coconut soup a while back, and I'll make changes to the recipe, make comments, things that I would add the next time, and then I try it. And if it's like really good, or somebody might say, well, add a little bit of cilantro on it, you know, that's how I kind of develop recipes, is I just try one and just refine it as you go on. And once you're happy with it, then that's your tried and true. Put it in your book. When Ken and I got married, I couldn't cook, I couldn't boil water, but I started just with people in the family that were really good cooks. I just tried to learn one recipe at a time, like baked chicken, fried chicken, you know, whatever, and just try to learn from them all their little tips and tricks, and just kind of went from there. All right, so that's how I do my recipes, you guys. Well, let me get back to meal planning, because I gotta get my Walmart grocery pickup order in. I got my Walmart grocery order in for pickup tomorrow. My son's gonna pick it up on his way home from college, and I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping and spend some of Kenny's money. I found this beautiful shirt, and it's on sale. It's regularly $60. It's Ann Taylor, and it's $19.99 plus a 15% discount. It's gorgeous. I think I'm going to get this one. Anyway, guys, I'm going to putz around here on Ann Taylor's website for a little bit longer tonight and see what else I can find. And then until tomorrow, talk to you guys later.